So for pretty much this entire video, I call a very clear wood chip car a reefer car. And it does kind of look like it's hauling, but that's not what it is. So I'm sure I'll have like a New Jersey Rail Fan 36 in the comments being like, or so. These things happen. You know, if there's one thing you could say about O-Scale, or that I, could say I don't really like so far, it's that it's very expensive, whether you're collecting, modeling, it's, or, pretty much anything with O-Scale trains. It's not very friendly to your pocket. Well, imagine my surprise when I found these at my local hobby shop. These are some RMT, or ready-made trains, O-Scale cars, which, from what I can tell, are very, very well detailed, especially this one here. This is a Strasburg Tobacco Service reefer car, and it's $29.99. And besides that, what we also have here is a Army tanker, which this is probably the first one that caught my eye. It is very, very well decaled. There's quite a bit going on here, a lot of separately fitted detail, and just like the reefer car here was only $29.99. You know, this may not be a very long video, but it's going to be at least kind of neat. If these were Lionel, this would probably be like $80 at the very least, and probably used. These are brand new. Kind of cool, you know what I'm saying? So before we talk about the cars themselves, let's take a quick look at this box. As you can see here, we have the RMT Ready-Made Trains logo. The back here will give you just a little bit more information on the brand, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of too lazy to read right now. I kind of just want to get to the cars themselves. But I can't lie, the box itself is kind of neat. I do really like this deep or dark blue they chose for it, and as you can see here on the front, we have a bunch of different road names that I imagine are just different, maybe variations of cars or stuff like that they actually produce. And that is not only here on the front, but the top, bottom, pretty much all around the box itself. Besides that, we also have a very large window to the car, and that is pretty much identical along both, so no need to waste too much more time there. Let's start with the Strasburg reefer car, because this is one that I really wasn't expecting to pick up. I kind of just wanted this one, but found this one upon closer. What is that? This is a tobacco car. Why is that green? What is this implying? All right, let me open this up and get a closer look before I say anything else. Got quite a bit of tape here guarding the, well, I guess thieves from opening it. Kind of just making my life a little bit harder right now. There we go. And there is the Strasburg. You know, this thing has quite a bit of weight to it. That's not really something I feel like I can convey on this video probably very well, but look at this. This thing has, it's pretty dense if you couldn't tell. And something that's kind of throwing me off here is the load that they put inside of here. Wasn't really expecting there to be a load in the first place, but now that I'm seeing it, I know tobacco kind of has a green color to it, but is that what you think when you look at that? Like, if you were doing a tobacco load, I figured that would be like a little bit of a darker brown or something like that, or maybe that'd be mixed in here. It's just something for me to fix or maybe modify later, you know what I'm saying? But that is a little bit interesting.
Got a great fucking idea, though. I'm gonna sit over there, you stay here, get the fucking bong, put in one of the cars right here, and we can ship bong tokes back and forth to each other. Decent.
What the fuck? It could also just be like a tarpaulin that's covering the top load or something like that. I think my idea is a little bit funnier though. But besides that, we also have opening doors, which I think is a pretty neat feature. And again, the decaling on this thing is absolutely amazing. We have the Strasburg Railroad logo there. Here it says the Road to Paradise. We have all the specification decals. It just looks very, very good. I mean, there's not a whole lot of separately fitted detail. We do have a bit of a break there. Pecco kind of wants to come check it out too. And, different stuff like that. But truth be told, it's really not the most complex freight car. It just looks very, very good. And I have to say, for what you do get in terms of detail, it's not bad. Like, again, the decaling looks amazing. There's some on every side. Now, sadly, a lot of the detail itself is molded, like the ladders here. But it was only 30 bucks. It's an O-Scale truck or a car for $30. You can't really be that upset at it. But I mean, yeah, besides that, there's not really much else to say. I mean, not really a lot of detail here on the underframe. It just kind of is what it is. Kind of a cheap reefer car. Again, that is a Strasburg branded. And it was only 30 bucks. Again, I just think that's kind of cool. This was a very neat pickup. But last but not least is the car that I actually saw first and kind of really wanted to pick up. And what got me with this one was the Kilroy, and the fact that this one had, again, just so much extra detail and, decaling and stuff like that. So let's not waste any more time and crack into this one as well. Let's see here. Anything? Oh, well, that one came open a lot easier. So, ladies and gentlemen, this one is quite a bit lighter, I have to say. Like, I don't think there's very much die cast here. This is pretty much wholly plastic. But look at that. Like, look at that platform there at the top. It looks very, very good. It's, also plastic as well, but there's just quite a bit of separately fitted detail here. The handrail, again, the platform there, just all around. This is a very, very handsome tanker car. Now, the overall army green they chose here looks not only very, very nice, but again, just look at that little Kilroy there. Look at all this decaling. Get a bit more of a zoom in for you guys so you can see that there. Again, it's not the most intricate freight car. It's just got a lot of extra stuff to it. But again, for paying only $30 for this, I think that's a big kind of a steal. They Ready Made Trades has absolutely made a customer out of me with these two. Wow, look at that. The top of the tanker even open. I did not expect that to be a feature at all. That is so neat. And I mean, looking at it and like feeling around here on this platform, if you did just a little bit of rough play with that, it'd probably come off. You know what I'm saying? This probably, again, isn't the most durable freight car you could ever get. It's pretty cheap. Again, these were only $30. But again, if this was Lionel, if Lionel made the same thing, it would probably be like $65. I don't know. I mean, what more can you say besides I kind of just want to go get 6 more of these, weather them, make them look very, very cool. These just look so awesome as is, though. If you have an O-scale layout and you find some RMT tankers, especially this United States Army one, you kind of have to pick it up, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're at your local hobby store and you find a Strasburg reefer car and you find out it has almost a fucking weed load inside of it, how do you not pick it up? Especially if it's only $30. $60 for 2 just awesome freight cars. What more can you say besides fucking awesome, I couldn't really think of anything else there, just whatever.
Bye-bye, see you soon.
Nah, that's the Swayze Express.